What's the most savage way you exposed a parent who played favorites? My younger sister Emily was graduating with honors, and she deserved every clap that thundered through the hall. I was proud of her. I really was. She'd worked hard, pushed through sleepless nights and endless papers. I had no problem celebrating her win. The problem was my mother. For as long as I can remember, she's never missed a chance to weaponize my existence. If Emily aced a test, I'd hear, "Why can't you apply yourself like her?" If I landed a decent job, it was, "Still not a career though, is it?" By the time I was 20, I'd stopped hoping for approval, but even then, I didn't expect her to strike the way she did that night. The ceremony ended, and families spilled into the courtyard. People hugged, took photos, beamed with pride. My mom clutched Emily's diploma like it belonged to her. She was practically vibrating with the thrill of showing off. When a group of relatives and family friends gathered around, my mother cleared her throat theatrically. "Well," she said, smiling wide, "I'm just so grateful at least one of my kids turned out not to be a disappointment." The words cracked through the air like a whip. Laughter from another family died. A couple of aunts shifted uncomfortably. My uncle stared at his shoes. Heat flared in my chest. I wanted to sink into the ground, but I stood frozen, the spotlight of her cruelty blinding me. Emily's smile faltered. She shot me a guilty glance, like this was somehow her fault. I opened my mouth, but Mom wasn't done. She clutched Emily's arm, pulling her closer like a prize. "This one is going places," she gushed. "Top of her class, bright future, everything a mother could hope for. The other one," she waved a dismissive hand in my direction. "Well, we don't need to get into that. The audacity, the venom." She said it in public, to an audience, with a smirk that begged for applause. My hands shook, but instead of shrinking, I stepped forward. My voice came out clear, louder than I intended. "You know what's funny, Mom? You keep calling me a disappointment, but the only person embarrassing this family right now is you." Her head snapped toward me, eyes narrowing. "Excuse me? No, don't act confused." My words cut sharp and fast, years of swallowed pain finding their target. "Emily worked her ass off for this, and somehow you've made it about tearing me down instead of celebrating her. That's not pride, that's cruelty." Gasps circled the group. My aunt muttered, "She's right." I went on, "You think you're proving something by humiliating me in front of everyone, but all you've proven is that you can't stand the idea of both your children being worthy. You need one to shine and one to step on." Emily grabbed my hand, tears in her eyes. "Stop, you don't have to." "Yes, I do." I squeezed her hand and faced my mother again. "You say you're grateful at least one of your kids isn't a disappointment? Here's the truth. The only disappointment here is a mother who can't love both of her children without playing favorites." Silence. Heavy, cutting, undeniable. My mom's face flushed deep red. She stammered, "How dare you? How dare you?" I snapped back. "You don't get to define me anymore. You don't get to poison my wins or hers. From now on, if you can't speak about me with respect, keep my name out of your mouth." She sputtered, grabbed her purse, and stormed off through the courtyard, heels striking the pavement like gunshots. No one followed. Emily hugged me tight. "I'm so sorry," she whispered. "You don't have to be," I told her. She wanted this to be about me being lesser. I made it about her being exposed. We walked back into the crowd, the diploma still clutched in Emily's hands, her future wide open. For the first time in years, I felt something I hadn't known I craved. Freedom. Because the truth wasn't that I was the disappointment. The truth was that I'd stopped needing her approval to matter, and that was a graduation of its own.